Hi, welcome back to Number Corner. All right, for Number Corner today, you are going to need a pencil and your Number Corner workbook, which is the blue one. You'll use these at the end of today's Number Corner, so make sure you have them ready to go for when we start. All right, for Number Corner today, we're going to go ahead and click on our calendar. And we just finished a weekend, so we need to go ahead and flip over a few of these Number Corner markers. So let's go ahead and flip over Saturday. We can see that there are pennies here. Let's go ahead and scroll in and look at this one. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So we have 16 plus 1 is our equation for Saturday. Let's go ahead and go to Sunday. It says Mrs. Downing had 20 math books. She gave 4 of them away to her students. How many math books does she have now? So I'm going to go ahead and grab my whiteboard and we're going to do this really quick together. All right, if she had 20 math books to start with and she gave 4 of them away, how many math books does she have now? So if we're giving something to someone, are we getting more of them? No, right? We're giving them away, so we're getting less. So we know we have to subtract here. So we're going to go 20 minus 4 equals, we don't know yet. That's our question right there. Okay, so I could count up from 4 to get to 20. I could make 20 dots. Maybe I'll show you that really quick since we haven't done that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Notice how I put 10 rows of 10 so that you don't have to wonder how many are in that row. You just know. So if I had a number of like 14, I could cross off just a whole row really quick. So let's go ahead and cross off 4, 2, 3, 4. I am left with 10 on the bottom. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I am left with 16 books still. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to today. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. We have another number rack. Okay, so let's look at this number rack this time. How many red ones do you notice on the top? I hope you said 5. And how many white ones are on the top? Another 5. So 5 plus 5 is 10, right? So we have 10 on the top and we have 10 on the bottom. This is a full, complete number rack. This is what they look like. So you could put 10 plus 10. And I hope you know what that is. What would that equal, boys and girls? What's 10 plus 10? Let's count by tens. 10, 20. So 10 plus 10 is 20. All right, so that's it for our markers for today. Let's go ahead and go to our clock for today. I'm going to close this out. All right, our clock. We left off with 2 o'clock on Friday. So we have to, again, move this minute hand, not the hour hand. Okay, so let's go count together. 2:05, 2:10, 2:15, 2:20, 2:25, 2:30, 2:35, 2:40, 2:45, 2:50, 2:55, and now we're at 3 o'clock for the day. Okay, so now I want you to think about how many minutes are in a 1 hour. I hope you know that by now. How many minutes do you think are in 1 hour? 60 minutes are in 1 hour. So you should have said 60 there. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and update our chart to 3 o'clock. And we left off, remember we're on PM, we left off with 840 minutes on Friday. So we have to take 840, this number's getting bigger and bigger, isn't it, boys and girls, plus 60. Okay, so let's take our tens and let's add up our tens first. So we have 60 plus 40. So let's count together. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So this equals 100, and we already have 800 over here. So 800 plus 100 equals 900. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and plug 900 in there. And I'm going to go ahead and go now to our odd and even chart. We're going to have to update that through the weekend as well, so that takes a little bit longer. All right, again, we are on September 28th, but we don't have 28 markers out here. Let's look how many we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13 are on the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and write that really quick. 13 was on the bottom. We know there's 1 less on the top, so there had to be 12 there. So we know that this is 25 are there, because that was the date on Friday too. So you might have just remembered that. All right, so we have to keep going from 25. 26, 27, that would have been Sunday, and now we have to add in our 28th from today. So just by looking at this picture, do you think that this is an odd or an even number? I hope you're getting this, boys and girls, and you're saying even now, right? It is even. All right, let's count how many we have, because we don't have 12 and 13 anymore. Let's count one of them, because it doesn't matter. They're the same on the bottom as on the top. Let's start with the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we have 14 on the bottom and we have 14 on the top. So our addition equation for today would be 14 plus 14 equals our date, which is the 28th. Okay, if I wanted to take a subtraction problem, I could take our date, which is 28, and I could subtract 14 to get the other 14. Because remember, I could subtract these red to figure out how many blue there are, or I could just do the reverse. It wouldn't matter there. Okay, now we're getting to the part where we're going to work in our workbook. Okay, so we're going to work on that AM, that PM that we've been working on. I'm going to pause me really quick, and I'm going to come back with my screen so you can see what workbook page I need you on. All right, on my number corner book, you need to flip to page 3. Okay, it should look like this. This is AM or PM. Notice that there are 2 pages. It says page 1 of 2. Okay, and the first question says, what do people usually do each of these things on a school day? Draw lines from AM to PM to show. Okay, so let's look at this. It says AM is morning between midnight and noon. PM is afternoon and evening between noon and midnight. So you have to draw a line. If you think that this is the morning, you should draw a line to it. If you think that this one is afternoon, you should draw a line to the afternoon. Okay, so you're going to do that for all 4 of these pictures for number 1. All right, then let's look at 2. Marcus is in 2nd grade. School starts for Marcus at, what time do you think it starts at? 8:15 a.m. or 8:15 p.m.? Remember, look at this to help you. This will tell you that this is morning and this is afternoon and evening if you forget. Okay? Then you're going to go ahead and do number 3 and number 4 the same way. And number 5, A, B, and C are also the same way on the back. Now this is a little bit different on number 6. I wanted to go over this. It says, draw a picture of something you do in the AM and something you do in the PM. So think about something you do in the morning before you have lunch and something in the evening, something later after lunch. And then this asks you kind of a quick, tricky question. How many hours are there in a day? If you don't know, a good way that you could go ahead is you could count on your clocks for PM and figure out how many hours there are there. And then you could count your clock for AM and figure out how many are there. Well, that is it for Number Corner today, boys and girls. Have a great day.